Have you ever felt like life is moving too fast? And no matter how hard you try, you're always behind. Like everyone else has figured it out. Marriage, career, business, travel, while you're stuck. Watching the clock tick faster and faster. If you have, then you're not alone. Welcome to the Safe Echo, a space where we can be honest about our struggles, share our journeys, and remind each other that we're not too late for anything. I am Abigail, and today I want to share a story, my story, because I know someone out there feels just like I do. I'm the first child in my family. I have 4 younger siblings, and for as long as I can remember, I have carried the weight of responsibility. Maybe that's why I feel this pressure, this invisible race against time that no one puts me in, but somehow I'm running anyway. I'm turning 28 this year, and if I'm being completely honest, I feel like I'm lagging behind. I look around and I see my peers. Some are married with 2 or 3 kids. Some are traveling the world. Some have thriving careers. Some have built successful businesses. And then there is me. I've never traveled out of the country. I'm not married. My business isn't where I want it to be. I feel like time is slipping away, and no matter how hard I try to catch up, I just can't. It's not just career or milestone that makes me feel behind. Relationships, oh, that's another story. I have poured my heart, my time, my energy into people who never saw a future with me. It's one thing to be single because you choose to be. It's another thing to realize that every time you've tried, you were the only one trying. You make plans with someone, you see a future with them, only to find out they never saw one with you. It's exhausting. It's heartbreaking. And after a while, you start to wonder, is it me? Am I the problem? The crazy part, my family isn't pressuring me. No one is standing over me telling me I'm late, but I feel it anyway. It's an internal battle. A voice in my head that whispers, you should be further ahead by now. You should have more by now. You should be more by now. It's frustrating. It's lonely. And it makes me question everything. But lately, I've decided to shift my focus. Instead of running after things that make me feel empty, I want to chase what truly matters. I have chosen to focus on God, to strengthen my faith, to walk a path that gives me peace instead of pressure. Maybe that won't magically erase the feeling of being behind, but it's a step in the right direction. Maybe instead of catching up, I need to remind myself that my path is different, not delayed. If you're listening to this and you've ever felt the same way, like life is passing you by, like you're the only one who hasn't figured it out, like time is working against you, I want you to know this. You're not alone. Your journey is yours. It's not meant to look like anyone else's. And maybe, just maybe, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. This is just the beginning of the Safe Echo, a space where we can be real, be vulnerable, and remind each other that we're not defined by where we think we should be. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to follow the Safe Echo on Instagram and Spotify so we can keep these conversations going. Until next time, take a deep breath. You're not behind.